Hey, kindergarten. So for today's wit and wisdom lesson, we are going to continue to use our book Rap-a-Tap-Tat. Here's Bojangles. Think of that. We're going to use our senses to kind of explore the idea of Bojangles' location and where he's at as he's dancing through the streets, and how his location kind of changes throughout the story. So here on the chart behind me, I wrote a word in orange. It says prepositions. Okay, a preposition is a word that describes something's location, like where it's at. All right, and I wrote some different kind of preposition words in blue here for us to look at. I have the word in, on, under, beside, behind, and outside. So those words are all prepositions. Okay, they kind of explain where something is located. So I want to look in our book and see where Bojangles is throughout the story, and kind of talk about how the author uses prepositions to describe where he is at, and what he's doing. Okay, so let's see. All right, so here he is. He is in the street. It says danced in the street, and in was one of our prepositions. He's in the street. All right. So preposition words help make stories sound better, right? They help describe people and objects and things, and tells you an idea, gives you an idea of where they're located as you're reading through a story. Okay, here he is, and it doesn't say it, but if I was going to describe where he was, I would say he's outside, right? He's outside. He's at the park. Let's see where else. You can see here he's still outside dancing. All right. Okay. I wonder if his location changes throughout the story. Okay. I wonder if it changes. He danced past doors. Okay. He's still outside. It's nighttime now. Okay. And if you look, he's sort of in the front, and the picture is sort of behind him. And that's another one of our preposition words, behind. Okay? This doorman is behind the people in the fancy clothes. Right? So when you're making an illustration, you can make your illustration to show things behind your main picture, or your main topic of your picture. All right? See where else. Let's see. Oh, here you go. He danced through crowds of laughing kids. So he's going through them, right? And you can see that. And it looks like this kid is on top of the fire hydrant. They're on the fire hydrant jumping off. This man is on his bike. So the word on tells you where they are, if these people are on top of something. Okay? This is everybody's favorite picture when I read this. He paused to pat an old cat. Look where the cat is. He's on top of a box or a crate, right? Okay. And I know his location changes. This is the picture I really want to look at. He's no longer outside. He's inside, and he's going up the steps, right? Up the steps. The steps are under his feet. Okay. So preposition words really help an author make his writing more descriptive, and it really helps to think about, whenever you're doing an illustration, how you can draw things to show their location. There's 2 preposition activities for you to complete today on Seesaw. First one looks like this. Okay, for this activity, I want you to look at the word bank and write the words on the line underneath the pictures to describe where things are. Okay, beside, behind, in, on, under, and outside are the words in the word bank. Okay, and you have to kind of figure this out. Like, this kid is under the table, so you would look up here, find the word under, and then use your finger to write the word under on your tablet. You may need a grown-up to help you with this. The other one has 4 prepositions, And it's the same kind of skill. You're going to match the word to the picture. Okay, there's animals here, and I think there's a kid there. And it looks like that kid's behind the tree. So you would draw a line to connect the dot to the word behind. So there's 4 words here. Okay? Prepositions really help make a story more interesting. They make a drawing more interesting whenever you're placing your things when you're drawing them. Okay? So it's an important thing to learn about. We'll start to use prepositions in our journal writings in a couple of weeks to make your writing sound more descriptive. And I hope using the book and looking for where Bojangles was in the story gives you a better understanding of how an illustrator draws his pictures to match the writing of an author. And when an author's using different prepositions, the illustrator has to kind of show that when they're drawing. So that's a skill we're going to start to work on as we go through our journal writing throughout the year. So that's all for our lesson today. When you finish your activities, please post it on Seesaw for me to review, and have a great rest of your day.